Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, well, as you can see by the title, losing streak is continuing, and again today I was right about the direction of the market draws on liquidity, but unfortunately got stopped out. So yeah, last night I honestly had a conversation with ChatGPT about trading, and it was so much helpful. I I I was amazed how helpful it was, and I will do it regularly from now on, because it I feel like he's right now my trading buddy that I don't have, and I felt like I always needed one. But I don't want to be too long again. I want to finish this as quick as possible and start with the weekend and chill out because I've had enough of the work for this week, honestly. Uh, Here is the chart. I took the trade on ES. What happened here? Let's go over my bias first of all. When I got into the markets, I honestly expected bullish bias. Why? Because I saw this 4-hour candlestick and it swept this Asia low, picked up this low. I think it was previous day low. Yeah, previous day low, and it had this low resistance liquidity sitting right here for the buy side. And I honestly, the biggest part why I wanted to see longs today was because of the premium and this 4-hour fair value gap. I expected to go there, uh, at least to the premium and this fair value gap before continuing down, even though we had like a London low right here and these low resistance for our lows. I did mark them because there is always possibility that I'm not right about the bias at the start, as the case was today. Uh, when market opened, what I saw, it was actually a down movement, and on NQ it was even stronger. So what I noticed is this 5-minute fair value gap did held. Uh, this 15-minute fair value gap is respected, and it's reacting off of those fair value gaps. Also, it broke structure on 15-minute right here. On the 5-minute, we inverse this fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap. We broke structure with this candle right here, and it retraced into this 5-minute order block and 5-minute inverse fair value gap, and both of those got respected. Uh, and I was like, okay, NQ was extremely close to London low at that time of macro open. So I was like, okay, obviously it's a short day, at least to the London low, and then it can continue higher. What I saw actually on 1 minute is this displacement right here that created this and this fair value gap on 1 minute. Uh, why I wasn't 100% sure in this entry once it was happening is because once we created this 1 minute fair value gap with this candlestick, it was big displacement down. It wasn't like small candlestick waiting right here and then immediately filling it up and continuing down. Um, well, it was actually opposite. It really did created big displacement down and one more candlestick down, so even lower and then lower and going bullish and slowly retracing. What happened there is actually, wait, what is this? 5-minute doji candle, leaving the big wick. I wasn't certain about that, but I was like, yeah, NQ is really close to London low, and London low is like a good, really good drawn liquidity. Also, it is reacting off of this 5-minute fair value gap and new day opening gap, so it should go there. That was my biggest, let's say, confluence there, and I decided to take the trade on this fair value gap. Reason why I didn't take this, I wanted to take this because it was in premium. Uh, I could have took this, but honestly, why would I cut myself risk to reward and take lower probability trade when I honestly just could have take this in premium. And what happened next? A small reaction. I was like, hell yeah. Then chopping a little bit. And 10 a.m. opened. We had news at 10 a.m., but it was orange folder, consumer sentiment. And the thing with consumer sentiment, especially I mean, even when it's red folder, sometimes it doesn't do shit. Sometimes it cause a big move in market. So you never know with that. Honestly, if I just did wait for the news, I wasn't thinking about that. I could have longed this fair value gap because at that point I would probably think about longs, and honestly, I still think that I should have think about longs because we swept this liquidity, and in reality I could have took just longs off of this 1 minute inverse and then filling this 1 minute fair value gap, and I would have a really good risk to reward. If I would be smart, honestly, I would take partial here on these equal lows, equal highs, my bad, and that's two risk to reward. And I believe that I would target London high, which never was reached. Uh, as you can see, new day opening gap delivered for the lows. So yeah, in my eyes, this trade was not completely a mistake. It was not emotional trade. It was well calculated trade. I had bunch of confluences that gave me the reason to believe that this trade will hit the drawn liquidity at least this London low. Because as I said, London low is really strong draw on liquidity. And London High is all the way up here, and we are like down here. It's much easier for market to come and grab this London low than this London High, and those are the only high time frame draws on liquidity that are next, whichever side we go. Obviously, we have the new day opening gap here, but it was well traded throughout the day on that zone side, and it's pretty small, so I didn't mean too much of it. Uh, but yeah, especially with NQ, it like left these relative equal lows. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. Uh, but for me, it's like that for past 2 months. Uh, I am right about the direction very often, and I lose the trade, which is unfortunate. As I said, today. I think it was a really good day in terms of psychology and emotional control for me, uh, because simply I was not reacting off of my emotions, off of FOMO. Let's say I just saw a bunch of confluences that support the idea that I had in my mind. So yeah, although I had a bullish bias before the market open, but honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of having the fixated bus. I mean, even in February and March, I keep repeating those months, but those are the two best months of my trading in my whole career. And even in those months, sometimes I had like, oh, this should be bullish, and when market open started the order flow or swept something, I was like, okay, bet it's bearish. So yeah, I am always open for that. Maybe in this moment is uh making a little bit of problem for me. I definitely need to check that. Because that's another, it's always 50-50. I'm not fixated on one side, which might be honestly better to get out of this road and everything. But the good thing about this trade is that I didn't take it on demo account. Oh, sorry, on funded account. I made a demo account, paper trading account on TradingView with 100k balance. I mean, I lost today, so it's down 1%, a little bit under 1%. Uh, and that is the idea which ChatGPT gave me last night. It's so funny, but it, ChatGPT is low-key a really good psychologist, and as I said, I feel like he is my friend, trading buddy that I don't have right now because nobody that I know right now is not day trading, and there is no one I can talk about. I can talk about days to my girlfriend, but she doesn't know shit about it and probably doesn't care, so I don't really want to bother her. But yeah, the thing is, I will definitely trade on demo for some time now because I don't want to lose money unnecessarily. Honestly, the funded accounts are not cheap at all. Like even with the discount I've got because I failed the previous funded, I still paid around 350 euros for that account, which is honestly for me a lot of money right now, and I don't want to blow it like it's nothing. So the thing that I will do is I created this 100k account and I will treat it as a funded challenge. I can turn off the chart right now. So I I will treat it as a funded challenge. And what do I mean by that is like I will apply same risk management rules, same strategy, everything, and until I make enough of profit on that account for me to pass phase one and phase two uh, through this demo. So like I need to make 8% profit on this phase one, let's say, and then 5% more once I pass those 8%, and I can't lose 10% overall, and I can't lose 5% in a single day. Those are the rules, and I will literally treat it just like a challenge. Once I pass this, the main problem right now that I'm struggling with is my confidence, which is shattered across these 2 months because it just said I haven't won single trade in this whole month, and I don't know how to fix it right now. Other than this, going to the demo account, disattaching this from the whole money concept and everything. I think it's for the best. Yes, it will longer a process a little bit, but I'm fine with that. Uh, so yeah. Uh, Also, I decided to definitely for this weekend at least completely disconnect from trading. I backtested already this week. I planned on backtesting again this weekend, but I need to just disconnect from all of this. I don't want to think about anything. I will just completely reset my mind and see how I will feel on Monday. If I feel so, I might be taking another next week off completely. So make a pause for like another whole week just to reset mentally and try to stop this losing streak. Although, as I said, I will definitely take this weekend off, and then I will see after the weekend how I feel. Do I need a more rest or not? You will obviously see what I decided because if I decide to trade, I will post a trade on Monday, and if I decide to take a week off, I will post the next Monday. So yeah, again, if anyone made it to this part, if anyone watched video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Uh, like this video, and if you are interested in this journey of mine, subscribe to the channel because I'm not going anywhere soon. I plan on making videos about trading and everything for a long time, and even once I succeed, I plan on making videos again. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you are here, leave something in the comments. I would appreciate it. It would mean a world to me. Have a nice rest of the weekend and see you next week or for the 2 weeks. Who knows? Thank you so much again.